there with your camera.
So Brigitte, can we have a picture from you? That would be great.
Yes, thank you. And hello to everybody. I'm really glad that so many new people are here for me. And I'm glad that it's interesting that you jumped in. So, and I'm curious what we will do today. So what you brought into the space and will bring. So I was with the question, or we are with the question, so to discover and to rediscover what your body is able of. What your body is doing all the day and all the years and all the months in your lives. So it's about sharing legends about where you have experienced your healing. So maybe there were stories or legends where you say, hey, wow, my body did it. And here I am right now, to start a little bit with what happened in the past and maybe what is happening right now. Are there stories to share?
One thing that I really appreciate about my body is that it can fever, that I get fever, and when I'm not well, it's quite a natural thing, and I trust my fever very much, and I enjoy. I still feel physically ill, but I do trust and have a sense of healing is kicking in. My body is taking charge. So I really, really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, Ellen. I'm so glad that you brought that in, because I really see so often in the last years that almost parents, new parents, have so much fear about fever and their child's having fever. And as you said, it's really a natural power of our body to heat all up and to make a new environment so that, everything is cooked somehow. And so I'm really glad that you brought it up to make a distinction here and to really to encourage people and also parents and children to have fever again and go through it. And it's really less often that there are like cramps. So, and there's like a rumor out that people say, hey, you really need to take care of the cramps. And it's like a rumor. It's really not so often than it's spoken in the world. So, and I'm really glad. And yes, it's really amazing to hear how our body is working. And that was the instruction to find legends. Brigitte, you asked for, what was it for? What is working in your body? How it is self-healing?
And you said, Ellen, I felt joy. And then you was looking and thinking, and so I could see your joy in that. The joy about fever, to have fever. And yes, it could be you feel sick, because what is the story behind to feel sick or to feel fever, to have fever? So
I have the sense as well that I'm really one-on-one with my body when I fever, that we have a really intimate, being together somehow, being really together and cooking it, cooking whatever needs to be cooked, and just have that surrender as well of, okay, I'm fevering, I'm in bed, I'm just snuggling in, I drink, I don't need food. I just yeah, it's just such a beautiful moment of handing trustfully over my well-being to my fever. That's what I experienced with my children as well. This real yes for fever, and really being with them afterwards as well when the fever subsides, but having that real recovery time afterwards. So yeah, I just really appreciate my body to be able to fever and to go through that and everything that goes with it.
Yes, thank you. And the question, which is maybe in the space for feelings practitioner, is now how to induce or to produce fever, how to use your feelings that you bring your body in a state to bring fever somehow to your system, to make all your system like shake like that. And it's like, it's possible to really bring your body into that. So to make a research what is necessary there and what is not working if somebody is having no longer a fever, because there are people which has different diseases collected, they are not longer having fever. So, and what happened in their bodies? Which feelings are stuck? So, and that is where we go when we do research in our labs and the work we find out with clients.
Mm.
And so maybe you can go with the resonance function. So there are the 4 feelings, and each feeling has a function. Maybe you heard it already, and I can repeat it, and I will repeat it. It's about to really feel the joy in all cells. And the cells are the connection of each other. So they are motivated. So the motivation is the function of the tissue to be working together, having a team. So, and anger is for having structure and clarity and strong borders, as you have in your bones. And the sadness is for everything what is liquid and soft and touchable and movable. That are the functions for sadness. And I missed fear, and fear is to have an awareness, be in the space and have connection, the electricity running through all the nerves, so that the information is everywhere where it's needed. So maybe you can have an impression and you can try it out, how it is to produce fever. Which feeling do you need to make it hot inside of you? Everything is moving.
Definitely a lot of sadness for me. The flow.
It's fear for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like but also like the fear, like there seems to be like in the fever I get the sense of like fear and the connection to the energetic body, and somehow like a vibration that then can heat up, but I wouldn't know the next step. Maybe it's a currency through the fear that can create this power to flow like this, like in a like power lines or something. I get this picture.
And Annika, is the fear now? Is that the fear now, or do you experience that in the past?
No, I'm trying to feel that now, like to connect with my fear right now, and then I get warm.
Mhm.
I mean, I in my mental body, I know I get hot when I do anger work, but right now it feels fear.
Yeah, it looks like it's not only fear, what you are sharing and what is right now there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you feel what is right now there also in you?
No.
Yeah, it keeps you're a little bit smiling. So you are a little bit, you are in connection with your body.
Mm-hmm. So you think it's a joy as well?
Yes,
Well, it's the
see.
joy of the fear. Like it's the
Yes,
I guess.
yes, that's it. Yeah. Yes, that's the thing, that the fear is really connected to everything, and then it's more warm. If it's only fear, it's
Mm-hmm.
not be warm. And as you said it, Ellen, you said it's really joy to feel fever. So you need, what I discovered, you need all your 4 feelings for fever. And we have a name for it, maybe there is a feelings orchestra you went through, so to really experience each feeling in a high intensity. And when you stand in the middle and mix all of your feelings, that's like everything is at the same time, we call it burnout. It's burning. So, and to create a fever, it's like bringing all feelings together, make it burn inside. So it's a task to do it consciously, not unconsciously. When you put them together as an emotion, it's like to really bring it together so that the fire is ignited inside of you. Yeah. And then you can sense the flushes. So if you have questions, please ask. So if it's or it's weird, so bring your voices in.
Okay. Just when you mentioned flushes, how do the hot flushes fit in there? Because there is certainly a sort of like ignition, and the fire is there very quickly. It doesn't last for a long time, but it's full on flush.
Yeah, so you mean, so for example, in the menopause, when women are changing, so there are a lot of different things running, and so there's also detox happening, and at the same time there's like a feeling cycle stopped, like your feelings are not flowing in a cycle anymore, as it is, as your cycle stops, as your body says, okay, I will change. And you can go through this flush more consciously if you let flow your cycle again, so your feelings. And it's to discover that there are feelings missing. Like you jump over to the next feeling because you don't like it maybe so much, or your environment gave you feedback that they don't want to have it, and you decide to not longer show it. So when to make it longer than you usually do it in your consciousness, with your consciousness. So to bring the heat, widening the heat so that it can cool down.
I will do a bit of research with that.
Yes, and you can go for it. You can right now experience, what are you feeling right now? And somebody of you can share a legend again. Maybe there's another legend, and express also your feelings with that. And normally there's visible which feeling a person is using. So in like in a normal daily life. And then to train, okay, I miss the others and I want to expand them. So maybe there's another legend or somebody wants to share.
So is this a feeling about what is working in our bodies, though? Not what's not working?
Yeah, first it was about how is your body working? Yes. And you also can talk about if there's something is not working, you can start with that. We will go there too.
Okay. Yeah, my body's not working in terms of energy, and I feel scared about that, I think, fear, because I know I get into these thoughts of poor me. So what's that? That's more sadness, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you be more specific? What is not really working? Can you share more?
Yeah, my cells aren't producing energy like a normal person. So I don't have enough energy to go about my daily life.
So
That
how
you
does it
want.
look like? How does it look like that you not have energy for your daily life?
It means I have to lie down several times a day in order to, like now, and in order to carry on later, with my day.
Mm-hmm.
And it means I can't walk very far. I can't stand for very long. I stand for, I don't know, 10 minutes and walk for 3. Yeah, yeah. And I have digestive issues as well. And brain fog.
Hmm.
So it's hard to think and concentrate.
And Brigitte, how is it now?
Right now,
Yes.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Oops. Sorry.
Are you there?
That was too much energy.
Oh yes. And yes, maybe you discovered which feeling she used. Like, yeah.
Although having your brow,
Are you there?
someone was talking to me, but I didn't hear what. Me?
Yes, you. Yes, you are back.
I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, yeah. I couldn't hear the other person's voice cut out.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
and so how it is not bad, you said. Right now it's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, I am hyped up on sugar to get to this level of functionality. I
Okay,
froze,
Brigitte.
sorry.
Yes, your connection is not so well, and maybe it's really obvious. Thank you for your example. So I want to ask the whole group what they discovered, which feelings you are using, if it's okay for you.
Yeah,
Is it?
sure. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So which feeling is she using and which one is she missing? What can you see in her?
All right. I'm just getting a bit of paper.
I have a sense of fear.
Yeah, super. You have a sense of fear. That's amazing. But is she using fear?
Oh, right. No.
No, thank you. That's the thing. And the whole system is disconnection. Fear is the information flow. Everything is on. The radar is on. You can receive everything, and it's not really working there. Yeah, so that's the feeling she's avoiding. She named it, but it was a mental name of there is fear, but it was not really expressed. And what you showed, Brigitte, is really you have a lot of anger. You are clear. It's not bad. It's like in one sentence, short, sharp. That's easy for you somehow to feel, to give a clear answer.
And that indicates anger?
It's anger, yes.
Yeah, I'm picking up anger as well.
Yeah.
But that's the predominant feeling.
Yes, it's great, and you do it again when you realize now how, in this way, how you speak now. Do you realize it?
No, I don't realize it.
So you get the question, and you was straight on and was talking. Okay, you give the answer, and yes, okay, that is, and dung 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 dung, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you use a lot of energy for your anger.
I've
And
never
then, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know the association between anger and short sentences and directness.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was a character trait, like I've been that way all my life.
Yeah, that's it. All of us have like a feeling cycle, like, yes, we're using feelings and we have really favorite ones.
Oh.
It's easier. Wow. Yeah, wow.
Oh.
Yes.
That's interesting. Because I create a conflict with other people without meaning to, and it's probably because they're picking up on my anger.
Yeah, and that's another thing. It's another feeling you use. It's like you are in the connection with other people and they are reacting on you. And as you spoke about your anger, you touched your face.
Oh.
So which feeling is that?
I don't know, but if it's this side, I've just happened to have an itchy nose since we started.
Yes, and yes,
What
you mix a
feeling
little
is
bit with
that?
anger, but there is touchment. Yeah.
That's sadness touch.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's easy for you to use that both feelings. You are connected right now. You are more awake. That's easy. So
Connection.
question,
Oh yeah.
yes.
Connection is sadness, not fear, eh?
No, it's like surrendering into I'm being with people. I'm being with others. And so when there are two missing feelings.
Aha. Okay.
Here I see again, it's aha.
Yeah. Fear. I can feel fear in there. And joy is not present today.
Yeah. Yeah, as you said, it's not present today. Yeah, it's like, oh wow, you have days of joy. How can that be? Because we feel in each moment.
No, I don't have joy very often, but I had it the other day. Like for almost a whole day. It was incredible. And I think it's because of the work I've been doing with PM. It was absolutely outstanding. It was just, yeah.
And that is what you can go for, to expand the fear experiences when you feel, the fear is arriving, and the joy experiences, as you said.
Okay. Expanding, does that mean allowing myself to feel it even more than I already do? Yeah.
Even a little bit longer,
Mm.
as your habit is.
As my habit is, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah. So when the habit is, when you realize your habit is, okay, you go first with your, let's say, anger, and the joy is missing, and the joy is rising up. So it's an only invitation of your system. Okay, a little bit longer. Allow the joy. Do nothing. Relax, and okay. Let the joy rise a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Yes, 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 yes. A little bit longer. Do nothing.
Yes, yes.
Yes, great. Like this.
Oh, yeah, because sometimes, like, I'm new to this stuff, right? I'm new to even expressing feeling and expressing my emotions. And I've noticed when I've been doing anger work that joy has come up in between it. And I've gone, oh, that's not right. You're not supposed to experience joy while you're also, like when you've just experienced anger like 30 seconds ago, you can't have joy in there. So now,
Yes.
Could be
now I
that
will
it
allow the
could be.
joy.
Yes, let it be there. Yes.
Oh, that's mind blowing.
Yes,
Yes.
let it be there. It's a mind-blowing thing. It's amazing. It's also bringing away the blockage in your mind.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, now sadness is coming up and I'm allowing that. Wow, this is really, really cool.
Yes, Brigitte, don't think about that. Only let it be.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But we are labeling feelings, so
That's the
that
thing.
I'm just labeling them, right?
And now you feel it also, not only labeling them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
super. The relaxation is coming. It's also a part of joy.
Mm.
And maybe you have a team around you so that they can give you feedback if you do the ping pong
Yeah.
in between anger, sadness, again and again. That they give you feedback to stop it for a while
Okay.
and do the whole circle.
Ah, yes.
And
Yeah.
a question could be for your team, Brigitte. Please tell me when you see my body wants to express joy, for example.
Yeah.
Give me give me an hint,
Okay.
because we are so fast in our habit,
Yeah.
and between, let's say, fear, sadness, anger, sadness, anger, and between it could be there's a little gap with joy. Okay, let's play a little bit with this joy. Yes, so that's more to expressing and to using to find out where is the gap and how it feels like.
I understand. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you, you guys.
And so maybe there is another need, another symptom or a question or a body which wants to speak and experience something maybe new. Hey, don't look like that. No questions.
I might have a question.
Yes.
I'm dealing with a romantic interest who is currently unavailable because she's recovering from her own breakup. And yeah, and we had an intense connection while she was on a break from her partner. Then they broke up, but now she needs lots of time apart to recover from her difficult relationship. And I have a massive amount of what feels like an excessive amount of sadness and fear around this situation I'm struggling. And I don't, and the fear feels false because I think the fear is based on me feeling not good enough, not having enough self-worth to hold myself in this time part and just trust that we will reconnect or trust that I'll be okay if we don't reconnect. And a lot of overwhelming sadness of us just not being together. More than I've
Okay,
experienced.
Michael, I want to interrupt you, but maybe it's only me, but I hear you sometimes you are interrupted a little bit. Can you maybe
Interrupted?
Yes, can we maybe come a little bit closer to your microphone? Maybe it will work better. And I'm not sure if I get it right, that it's something about a separation from a person.
It's a kind of a, it's hard to describe in summary, but I'm taking space from someone who's recovering from a breakup.
Okay.
But we connected deeply while she was on a break from them, and now she's broken up from them, but we can't be together because she's recovering from this difficult relationship. And I have this excessive fear, which I just is relentless. Fear and sadness, which is relentless, and I feel like it's not reflecting the reality of my situation as much as I love her. Yeah, I know that I have struggling with self-worth, and so it's bringing up this massive amount of fear. And so whatever I'm trying to do to tell my emotional body that I'm okay and that I'm worthy and that whatever happens, I'll be fine. The fear is just, relentless, and it doesn't, there's no logic. It can't listen to logic. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. You are right. Yes, can you be there? Can you go into it? Because it isn't logic.
Yeah.
It's not discussable how you feel.
Well, I have been sitting with it a lot, sitting with them, doing a lot of processing, doing a lot of emotional release with the sadness and the fear, but it's just relentless.
So, Michael, it looks like your brain is fighting with your heart. And
I guess so.
so my invitation is wait for a moment means here it's more let your heart speak. And at the first it's not about so much speak or so much words. Could be not so much words. It's only the connection to your heart. And to be with your heart for a while.
And yes, to honor your heart. Because you said it, there's a lot of sadness. You stayed so long in connection. You held space, you hold space.
I've been holding space for my heart every day for 2.5 months. And it's just not letting up.
Yeah.
I've been sitting with it, giving it time, taking complete time out, and it just keeps on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's say that. It keeps on, yes. Don't bite your lips. There's more.
No, I just repeating myself. It just keeps on with this fear and sadness.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with it. I've been sitting with it, sitting with it, sitting with it, and having massive emotional releases, and at least a little bit every day for 2.5 months. And I didn't react this way when my father died or my uncle committed suicide, and it feels like it feels like an overreaction, and I think it's triggering some past stuff, but I'm struggling to access it.
And do you feel your feelings alone, or are you in a team?
Uh, I don't have an actual team. I have friends who I talk to, but they're not PM.
Yeah, so it sounds like that you say I'm sitting with my fear and my sadness, and you sit there as it is, yeah, like a traditional behavior for people who are, yeah, holding space for others which are ill or in a breakdown. So to hold space, there's the image. I also need to hold space and be serious and reasonable and waiting until it's over. And then, and it's when it's over, there's no longer a space for themselves to feel. Because it's, yeah, I need to be strong all the time. I need to take care. And you did it. You did it. And it's really appreciation that you did it. And what the researchers found out is that the caretaker, after that caretaking, sometimes having more weird diseases and are more ill afterwards because they suppress their feelings all the time while they hold space. And to make a new way open is to come into a team as you did it right now. And I'm grateful for your soul, which brought you here, that you share. And that you can do your breakdown here. So that you can be with your heart here and that you are seen in that. And that you no longer need to wait. Yes, let it be. So it's also healing. If you feel it's healing for all of us. Yeah. Yeah, can you say that?
Can I say that?
Yes, because you also again closed your lips and most of the time there is something behind.
Yeah, I think I closed my lips because I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah. Whoa, I'm amazed. Yeah. Your head is not longer talking. Yeah. Yeah.
My head is no longer talking.
Yes, because you don't know what to say to that.
Yes.
Yeah. You're really welcomed.
And it's nothing to figure out anything.
It feels like there's something to figure out because I don't feel okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't. I've been very low on joy for over 2 months, and it's starting to. I'm persistent, but it's starting to exhaust me.
And Michael, I have a question that, no, maybe it's not a question, but it feels a little bit like, I heard you say I've been doing this for 2.5 months, feeling this stuff, and it feels a bit like I've been trying to feel it so that it will go away. And
Never.
yeah, the invitation that I would make is the shift I would make is to feel it so that you bring it closer. Rather
Right.
than
Yeah.
doing this because I want it to go away.
Yeah.
It's
You're
going to
right.
keep coming back.
You're right. You're right. And yeah, I think more recently in the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to just give it lots of love, but I do fear that it's conditional love. It's like I'll love you if you go away. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for sharing, because you really show how you put positive thinking and imagination and meditation and thinking about your feelings. It's not really working. So because it's not your emotional body which can speak. And so where is it in your body, in your physical body? If you touch your body, where can you feel your feelings? Where is it?
Yeah. So the fear is very much in my stomach.
So touch
And
it. Touch
yeah,
it.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah. I've been holding it a lot.
Yeah. And there's a lot of information there, and you will not get the information if you hold it. If you hold it back. If you
Hold it
keep
back.
it. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let your stomach speak. Touch your stomach and speak from there. And express what is there.
It's terrified. Terrified of not reconnecting with this woman that I am in love with, but more so I'm discovering it's terrified of not finding partnership and not having that loving partnership.
Yes, thank you. And I want to hear really the area in your stomach. And I invite you to look down to your stomach while you express what is there. So really look at that place where you feel the fear. Yeah.
And let your time, Michael.
Sorry?
Let your time.
Give yourself time.
Give
Take your
yourself
time.
time, not
Take
hurry.
your time.
Take your time.
Afraid of being alone.
Oh. Oh, stay
Afraid
there.
of being unloved. Afraid of
Yeah.
being unloved and being alone. Not finding love.
Yeah, let the sounds be there. More sounds. It's not so much words at the beginning. Here. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's anger too.
Yeah, go. Only express it. We don't need words or explanations. Makes a sound. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, that's working. Michael, Michael, go.
Yes, from there.
I am good enough. So sad. We're not together because I am good enough. I feel rejected. Feel not good enough.
Yes, and let your stomach sleep or make the sounds.
Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel now?
Feel more connected to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sad and angry and fearful, and it's just a confusing combination.
Yes, and when you spoke with your body, it was really working. That you are like you stayed a little bit connected, and then you tell your stories about it, and your eyes go up, and so that is like an exercise I want to give you to really catch your stories, each story about how it is, how you are, how logic it is. So, and only express sounds from your bodies the next weeks. So you can loud sigh if it's really boring for you. You can cheer up and say, yes, it's amazing. If you feel fear, joy, you can say, I don't know what to do. And make the sounds before you speak. What is logic in your mind? Yeah.
Which sound is that, Michael?
Yeah.
Now, which go? Which
Aha.
sound? Yes, great, thank you. And now, what's the next sound? Now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
You are a soundesizer for a while.
Say again.
You are a soundesizer for a while. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Because we are so trained in to make stories or declare things and start with it brings us up to in our brain, and that's not working. So at first feel, and then sounds come up, and then after I don't know million of years words comes up. So
I
Right.
invite you
Sounds.
to come back again and again, to feel the team so that you can be more common with that.
Thank you. This is a tricky time for me. I'm actually supposed to be at a philosophy class in 10 minutes. But maybe if I can do it in the car, maybe. But thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Sam.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
And yes, it's really it's feelings work. It's to start to feel and to distinguish, yeah, their emotion and there's daily life feelings. And I gave an interview a week before to an Estonian man, and he make a podcast about happiness, and he really asked, so tell it like you will talk to a 5 years old boy or girl, and to express how it is, how can you discover feelings and how can you see them. He was really like, it was new for him, and to see, yes, it's really just to discover I am feeling, and to not have a knowledge about it with my mind. And that's so obvious, and it's like it's a healing power at the same time. And most of the time it's more blocking it instead of using it. And so it's to overcome the blockages. And there is not really a problem, because everything is there, and we are like, our body is like a mirror for it. It's more reading it. And as you see it, so Ellen, thank you for your example. It's really visible for the others. So thank you, team, that the blind spots become visible.
Thank you, Michaela. These words are just like gold for me at the moment. This sentence, I am feeling. It's not just something that is an inconvenient or convenient thing that happens sometimes that I need to regulate with my brain. It's yeah, I am it somehow. It's just, yeah, I just landed somewhere very deep in me and splashed. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And it's so amazing to use the information, because then you are more spontaneously in the now acting. So when I feel my fear, for example, I gave a session in an open glass room with the person. It was really intimate in the space, and I felt at one point I felt immediately rising my fear. And I don't know, because my mind was not having the information, but I followed my fear, and my fear gave me the information to close the windows, the curtains. And 3 minutes later, a person went by. So I really followed the impulse, and it was working without my mind get it afterwards, and saw the results of it. It's really astonishing all of the time. So
mind-blowing.
Yeah, I'm glad that we have such an potential and abilities in us. So yes, thank you.
So it could be for the next time a good exercise to explore more our sounds the holy day after talking or talking about. So more singing what's going on without words like this.
Yes, so it's before thinking. It's more bringing the sounds before thinking. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so if there are no longer questions or any comments, I thank you for this space today. And I'm looking forward to see you again.
I have a wee
Really fun.
question.
Yeah.
In the beginning, you were talking about the fever and that it was necessary to feel all the emotions within the fever to help the body clear, like and detoxify. But is that like a general thing anyway, in any situation? Because then we went on to talk about my feelings and lack of certain feelings. So is it good to be aware as much as possible of all the feeling states within us?
Yes, it is. It's about consciousness and awareness in each moment. Yes. And use your feelings to handle things and to be with your body and express whatever is there.
Yeah.
Not skip it. Don't bring it to the side, because if you bring it to the side, it's already an emotion. Because already the moment is gone.
Okay.
And you can
Thank
come
you.
back, yes, but how many times we need to come back? So it's better to
Yeah.
start to be immediately showing what is going on.
Yeah. Cool. Except, what do we do if we're in company and it's not appropriate to express those feelings?
Yeah, that's a good question. What is not appropriate? Maybe you can find that out. So I think there are a lot of stories about what is appropriate or what is not appropriate.
Yeah.
And I'm each time amazed how it's working and if I express myself. And I'm also training that. It's not yet there each time, but it's more and more getting normal.
Yeah.
Starting a new revolution.
Yes. Yes.
But
And it's
about,
not only, it needs not sometimes not the whole amount of the feeling. Yeah, sometimes you can only express it in a low level so that you can also be inside of a silent meditation, maybe feeling what is going on. And shake your body or make a little bit sounds for yourself.
but also if I experience anger towards someone because of their behavior, it's not always appropriate to express the full extent of my anger towards them, because it may not be just current. You know, maybe anger that they've triggered something from the past.
Yes, and as they have had their ETB training, they know about the black hole, and you use your black hole to let people express whatever they need to say, and you know that it's not personal. You see that there is an emotion, and we can all give each other the service of it is expressing whatever is there. And yes, there are only two rules: don't hurt yourself and don't hurt the other. And expressing is healing.
Yeah, but you mean physically, don't physically hurt another.
Yes, and the other thing,
Okay.
you use your black hole.
But if they haven't done PM training, then that could be scary and uncomfortable for them.
Yes, and then there are feeling, and there are another possibility to exchange that feeling.
Wow. Okay.
See, it's your connective power. It's really your sadness speaking.
Right.
What about the others?
Yeah.
And your joy, you stopped your joy again because I spoke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wasn't aware of that. Yeah.
Thank you for the question. Thank you. So thank you for today.
Thank you.
Enjoy your
Practitioner.
feelings and the synthesizers.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, team.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.